for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard
line. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Blue check. Set. Hut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
At the 24-yard line.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Devontae Wyatt. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. On a short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's in! T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown Vikings. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. On now, Cade York for the point answer. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Reeves. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow. Come on. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And they will finally run him down. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 38 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we ready.
On play action, Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. to bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On 2nd down, Love. That is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's in! Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
To return, here's Daquan Hunt. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, he finds Oliver open downfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
That's good for a Vikings.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open up.
The ball comes out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the move, past the 40. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Josh Jacobs.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Black ultra. Set. Yellow, 43. Green jack. Blaster, 6. Red, cycle. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove. And there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open. And you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down. And for a gain of 7.
A gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. 33. Yep, 43 rail. Hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good for the Vikings.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Prime
16-yard
Time.
line.
It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the set.
On the ground is Mason. And he's in. What a try. Gordon Mason. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
York,
The kick is
good on the extra point. The Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. Away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Christian Watson.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll take this down inside 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Running is Jacobs. And And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down at the Vikings.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Love to throw. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Black shot. Ready?
On 4th down, Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 31-yard line.
Green. Come on, set. Red, yellow, 20, ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that hit gets him a 1st down.
On the ready. Set, green jack. Needle, 60, red, yellow, blaster, 6. Ready.
Throwing is Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. This one broken up It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be second down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Second down throw for Love. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. It separates the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Light blue. Black ultra. Blue striker. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Makes the score Packers 24, Vikings 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. Room to run at the 40. A big gain. They finally get him down, but hold everything. There is a flag on the field. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's taken down up past the 35. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings cut the lead to 3. 24-21. The football team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Got it. Set. Ready. Yep, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. He's trying to connect with Matthew Bolden that time. It's 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Open is cracked. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. And even 30 yards.
Ready. Blue, check.
On 1st down, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Set, hut. Black force, claws red. Smash, red. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Love. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Down. Cut.
Here's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Is good. Makes the score. Packers 31, Vikings 21.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
A little play action here with McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he will go all the way. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. York, good on the extra point. The Vikings are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
33-yard line.
Field flat.
On play action, Love. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A gain there of 27 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Escaping to his left. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Packers.
Let's go now.
Here's Love. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. To throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
6, mega. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, but you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3.
Here we go, set.
Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Set, huh?
Throwing here on foot. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6.
And And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Driver start on the ground, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's complete to Mason. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. York good on the extra point. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Reed. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Green Jack. Down. Set.
We'll go play action with Love. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
2nd down throw for Love. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and it looks like they're going to get off the field.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 18.
Now a run on first down. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying.
Good blocking, and he's in. Norman Mason, touchdown Vikings. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. York, good on the extra point. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Complete to Jacobs. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's offense.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down. He'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. This one to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here's third and 2. Slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. To start the fourth. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting helped out. 15-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. He's marking there. And a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Vikings first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
Jordan Mason, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. Without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
First down.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Now it's York for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Reed. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Right, 97.
On 1st down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Black Ultra. Down. Right.
From the gun, it's Love. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Passman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Vikings.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Golden, right side. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. When he's averaging over 4 yards per carry, just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Sean Mixon on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Second and 5.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding this spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, this shit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Prissy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor so up. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out. This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, G? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, funky, ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. We don't use
Assume
on your